Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's time to continue the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Madden 20 franchise rebuild. Currently, our team sits at 5-6, coming off a really tough episode for us last time out. Without Gabe Ventura, we weren't able to win with him. Then he came back and we lost in very embarrassing fashion to a Packers team that ran the ball 35 times with Nathan Bright and ran really well. Nathan Bright ran tough, and our run defense seems to have been kind of a problem for the team in recent weeks. But somehow we closed the episode with a win over Jacksonville, who was an 8-2 team. So now we keep our record at 5-6, keep the wild card spots within reach, and we'll continue our quest for the postseason today. We're going to start the episode, though, with some contracts, and after thinking about this a little bit more, I think I want to give the big deal to Kyle Caver. I know it's really risky with how big this contract is, but the way I look at it, I don't think we have many big deals to hand out anytime soon. We don't have, like, star talent on offense we have to re-sign, and most of our core is already signed. So if we look at all the players with expiring deals this year, a lot of them are older. If we try to look ahead to what's happening next season, then we're talking about Kendall Gabriel, DeJuan Bailey is going to be up. That is going to be a big deal. Tyrone Bradley, Joe Coakley, Kevon DeVoe as well. So that is next year's situation. But I still think that keeping Caver is the best idea because replacing him wouldn't be easy, and I think that linebacker is actually a very important position in this game. Very important. There are a lot of impact plays and opportunities for linebackers in Madden, more so than safety. I would say Caver is a more valuable player than Jerome Page even, and I think that the recent years' production would show that. So, 5 years, 85. I will give the offer. But if he declines it, do we really go up from here? This is top of the line linebacker money. And he signs the deal. So there is your extension, a big one. Now obviously, we have about $50 million in cap space, it says, to work with. We can still make some more moves, but I'll be patient from here. Wow, Kai Howard. I'm really glad I signed Parson because Parson is a better player. And Howard's fair offer has come up significantly. Well, actually, I wouldn't know what his fair offer was last year because it wouldn't show. But it's a lot higher than I expected. So very happy I signed Parson. We opened the episode with a loss. And the defense, another bad game from them. 35 points allowed. 3 touchdowns for Sparks. The offense had a pretty good day, it appears. Elijah Welch, 2 touchdowns, 248 yards. They ran the ball okay with Dwayne Shea. 2 touchdowns for Sean Teague. What happened here? Another 100-yard receiver. Shaquem Pope, 132 and a touchdown. Hadley scored. Ventura had a nice day, but just doesn't matter. The defense has been really strange lately. Hard to really put it into words. Just, they haven't been good. Maybe they've been closer to, like, slightly above average. Like the Green Bay game, Green Bay drove a lot. They ran the football really well. That was a big problem. But obviously allowed just 10 points to the Jaguars. Didn't allow a lot to the Colts. But I think they had 2 100-yard receivers in this game. So, like, the yardage and the points, they're just... one is usually off in a given matchup lately. Alright, we got some bad news here in form of an injury. It is to Damian Burgess, a quad tear. 82 overall Damian Burgess now done for the rest of the regular season. What gives me the best chance at some ball carrier vision here? I'm guessing it's kind of equal across the board. I really want to get that up for Norton, but there's no way to really focus on it. We're going elusive. Scheme fit now. Still 71 overall. Come on, ball carrier vision, it's not there. But agility and elusiveness go up. Maybe we'll give Norton some more chances here. help us make this decision on McKinley, because I'm still considering re-signing. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm just looking at how running backs seem to need more than 4 years to develop, and might be willing to take the chance without a lot of guaranteed money on the deal. So, still considering it. 83 overall now for Gabe Ventura. Route runner upgrade, +2 catching. It's already super high. It's a 92 now. That medium route running is really good. So what we'll do from here is give Norton the starting job, but we're still going to keep McKinley as the third down back, so he gets obviously less carries, but he should still get a fair amount, and maybe he still gets some catches. Not sure, but this will be a nice way to isolate him in that role and see how the simulation handles it. Upgrading Josh Henderson, who hasn't played enough this season. I'm going to get him some starting opportunities to close out the year. Let's go with physical here and get him up to a 70 overall. Hoping for some catching. Got one and catching traffic. Got to work on a number of skills here for Henderson, but I want to find that development. Probably have to wait till the end of the year. Wow, we've actually fallen to 5-8. No winning season, and likely no postseason here for Tampa Bay. 40 rushing yards. So hard to get that going. Sparks did not have his best day. 3 interceptions. Wow. We rarely ever see a performance like that. So Norton, 9 for 29. Didn't really try to run the football a lot in this game. Garrison Miller, 88 yards. Yeah, McKinley got 4 catches, 76. He does catch the football well. He produces in that role. 3 catches for Josh Henderson. Wow. So this is the season a lot of us thought we would have a year ago. 3 sacks for Rashawn Castle. At least signing him was the right idea. At 5-8, I'm not really thinking about the postseason any longer, especially because there are so many teams in front of us. So I think this is finally, a year where we're taking a major step back. Wow, I couldn't believe that. 29th ranked offense, league worst running game. Kind of average to below average here in terms of scoring. How about defense? I want to see points. That's the one I care about the most. Second worst scoring defense. Are you kidding me? Horrible run defense. And a below average pass defense. It's all falling apart. It's time to get some more backups into playing roles. So Rashawn Castle, the veteran, is going to take a step back here as we get Forrest and Anton Blackburn some more chances. I already know Kyle Caver is going to be on a different team next season, so we're going to go with Gerard McLaughlin here at outside linebacker. Let's even let Seymour take a few snaps off here. Forrest and Blackburn here. 2 rookies getting a chance to rush the passer. We're going preparation over rest here for the Thursday night game. I want all the extra experience right now. Of course, we win our next game, 31-17. One of our better performances in a while, it appears. 2 touchdowns for Sparks. Pass defense, much better against the rookie Simon Griffin. Ellis Norton, how about 22 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown? We like that production. Nice job by McKinley with 6 for 27. And Gabriel, 97 yards receiving. Hundley to the end zone. Durant found the end zone as well. Hadley scored. Henderson, just 1 catch. And he's above Hadley on the depth chart. Right now, anyway. He wasn't before. But I think Hadley right now is the better player. 3 sacks. Dennis Lewis, by the way, he is stuffing the stat sheet this year. A new injury. It is to Marcus Durant, and his season now appears to be over. Upgrading Ellis Norton once again. He has an elevated development, he's a focus player, and he's playing as a rookie. Let's go back to power back archetype this time, 72. And break tackle trucking, still waiting on some of that ball carrier vision. Back-to-back wins, even though we've made these changes. Granted, the Saints aren't very good right now. 4 touchdowns for Sparks. Wow. Low completion percentage, but 10 yards an attempt, 349 and 4 touchdowns. I'll take that. Norton 3.6. Not bad for a rookie. I think that's a really solid average for a first-year running back. How about receiving? Ventura, big day. 7 for 185, 101 after the catch. LaMarcus Streets, there we go. Our third tight end found the end zone. So did Floyd Hunley. Still just one catch here for Josh Henderson. What about the other rookie, Hadley? 1 for 14. Somehow we're winning down the stretch. 2 picks here for our boundary corners. And we're 7-8. So is there a shot at going 8-8 to the playoffs? Probably not, because we're not in line for the division. The Falcons already won that. And there are probably enough 9-win teams. Or maybe not. Excuse me? 3 teams have clinched. Then you have 3 8-7 teams and 5 7-8 teams. We lost to Green Bay. This is a mess. But there might be an outside chance of us actually making it to the postseason. Wow. Because someone has to win. Okay, the Cowboys already won the East. So it's the West that needs a winner. So Cardinals, 49ers. One of them is going to win the West. So that reduces competition for the wild card. 3-team battle here. I overlooked one. We got a shot. I don't know. I guess we can play our starters and see what happens in that case. Big injury decision here. Quad tear. High chance of re-injury. Do we play Damian Burgess through the injury? Or Russell Clinton? I really don't want to hurt Burgess and have this be an injury that keeps him out for any of next season. And Clinton has been productive with this chance. So he's going to get it. We're not going to take a risk here. So we won with all these changes. I'm only going to make one before this next game, and that's going to let Sylvester Seymour start again, with Forrest still getting some pass rush snaps. So who knows? At 8-8, we could get lucky as a wild card team. I don't think we will, but it's possible. So let's take on the New York Giants. What do they have in terms of a challenge for us? All right, Steven Dickens is their top player. Tad Hand, Montrell Styles. Still have Saquon Barkley? We almost never see players that were actually in the franchise when the series began, but wow. Barkley is much more average these days, 89 speed. Quarterback is Stanley Wright, second year out of Temple, 77 overall. All right, so he's developing. Better down the field than underneath. Saquon Barkley and Dwayne Haskins on this team. Jalen Fox is hurt, so Bob Whitaker, Darren Hutton, and Montrell Styles. Quincy Crisp. Here is the season finale, everybody. It looks like we're not going to make the postseason, but who knows? 8-8 may get it done this year. We take on the New York Giants here in Week 17. So we don't want to see teams move to 7 or 9-7 in the NFC, essentially. The Giants will open with the football today, and that was not a very good throw by Stanley Wright. Here are the inactives. Okay. Haven't seen this graphic pop up too much. And Madden needs a lot of work here on the graphic and presentation front, especially the end-of-game sequences. They are some of the worst in any sports game. The fact that you go from the losing head coach just getting angry and then a bunch of, like, slideshow still images, that's boring, and it's not good. But the Giants on the move here at the 50. That was Bob Whitaker on the catch. And they're trying to start strong. Saquon Barkley deep in the backfield. He gets this one through the middle and grinding out a couple extra. Empty set, throwing again on target. First down, Giants. How about this start for New York? They give it again to Barkley. Nathan Parson. Such a good linebacker. Don't want to break up the duo of him and Kyle Caver anytime soon. 3rd and 7 now. Play action. Here's pressure. Deep shot. End zone. It's overthrown. Looking for Whitaker again. Nice. Missed the field goal, and we will take over. I want to see Ellis Norton. I want to see him get some carries today. He had some good averages in those sims. Not great, but they were good for like rookie Madden production. And he starts the day with a gain of 4 on the draw. So we're trying to figure out, do we trust Norton enough to make him the lead back and to really commit to developing him? Or, I don't think anybody agrees with me on this, but we could bring back McKinley and hope that, like Ollie Sparks, he just hits his peak later on in his career. Throwing on 3rd down. Well protected. Here's the long one down the sideline. It is caught. I wasn't sure about that one. 1st down, Gabe Ventura. It's a 1,000-yard season for him. And he does it in style. How about this catch? I don't think that actually was a catch. Yeah. Wait, why would we challenge it? Why did it say Tampa Bay challenges? Maybe it was a ball spot. I don't know. The game's got bugs. I don't know. Not an exterminator. 1st and 10. Long one again. Sideline. Count it. Why not? Come on. All right. Split backfield now. Norton and McKinley both in the game. 3rd and 10. Across the middle. Cut by Gabriel. He's inside the 10. Gain of 22. Norton the deep back, 7 touchdowns on the season. Sparks on 1st down. Ventura hit down inside the 5. Would love to see Norton continue to add up the touchdowns though. 2nd down and goal. Fullback dive. No gain for Tyson. McKinley checks in. 3rd and goal from the 3. Sparks to the air. It is caught! Touchdown! Floyd Hundley. 4th on the season. Tampa Bay takes an early touchdown advantage. Alright, we're not going to watch this game quite as closely in the 1st half, just because it might be a throwaway game. But the 2nd half might be what we spend more time on today. The Giants are driving. 7 yards here to Barkley. And they get 7 more. How about this rush defense? We got an issue here. What do you think the problem is? Because it's been a trend for much of the season. 7-7. 1st down, Norton. Another one for Norton. 3rd and 4. There we go, Ventura. 15, Josh Henderson. Want to see him get involved too. It's been such a quiet rookie campaign. Inside the 10. Hundley to the 1. Touchdown, Ellis Norton. Now let's sim a couple more drives here. Like I said, we'll spend more time in the 2nd half. As Parson knocks away a throw and we force a 3 and out. Now we start inside our 10. McKinley getting some carries. 1st down, Norton. Nice team effort. Ventura gets the 1st and a penalty. 26, Floyd Hundley. Big day for him. A rare drop from Gabriel. And we stall. Going up by 10. 15 rushes to 14 passes for Tampa. Never thought I'd see the day. Up by 10. Nowhere to go for Saquon Barkley. I saw someone in the comments mention that Jerome Page really hasn't been making any plays, and I thought about it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has recently. So got to keep that in mind when thinking about re-signing. But also, if we don't sign Page, we're willingly allowing safety to become our weakest position group. Obviously, with Dennis Lewis lower rated at strong safety. I wonder, though, if he's playing himself close to a development boost. Like, he has been productive, but I don't know if he's productive in the right areas. 3rd and 5. Pressure's on. Incomplete for Saquon Barkley. Well, I was hoping to watch a fun 2-minute drill, but we're not going to have too much fun backed up here toward our own end zone. Gotta get out of here. Uh-oh, that's a safety. Fantastic. Doesn't even tell me what it is. Impact play. Thank you for that descriptor, Madden. Alright, let's sim to the second half now. The Giants have a shot to close the gap, and they waste it, of course. And inside the 3. Do it again, I dare ya. No safety this time. But we can't even run out the clock. Alright, let's go to the second half. 21 to Kendall Gabriel. That's what I like to see. Good spot to jump back into the action here. In the second half. Bucs in the bunch. And here we head to the air. Sparks underneath. It's Hundley. Back to the air again on second down. Another catch made by Floyd Hundley. It's going to be a very busy day for him. Norton to the top of the screen on third down. Sparks scans. Fires complete. Kendall Gabriel on the catch. I wonder how close he is to 1,000. I didn't check. I haven't even thought about it in this episode, but he's got to be close. I think he gets there. Sparks again with time. Now out of the backfield, but McKinley can't get far. Plenty of split backfield looks for Tampa. Out of the backfield, McKinley gets upfield. That's the impact I think he's best at. Those quick catch and runs out of the backfield. I think McKinley's just a really good receiving back. I don't think he's a great between the tackles running back. 1st and 10. Sparks, oh my! That should have been picked off. There's a handoff, right through the middle. Ellis Norton for the first down. More of that, please. Throwing from the 9, and underneath with room to run. Touchdown, Josh Henderson. There we go, got him in the end zone. Hasn't been the rookie year I thought he'd put together, but at least we're getting him some chances here late in the season. All right, to the Giants answer. If we can go up by a few scores, maybe Tavita Banks gets some carries. Good job, Seymour, but we give up the first. And then Seymour commits a penalty, and we allow a touchdown. Not ideal. 25, Gabe Ventura. Didn't even mean to sim that play, but I guess we'll start things at midfield. I like the way we handled that last possession. And here we are up by 8. Running from midfield. Nothing for McKinley. Sparks on second down. Delivers again to Gabe Ventura for a gain of 7. Third quarter winding down. It's 3rd and 2. Gabriel on the catch. Inside the 25. At first I thought that was intended for Ventura, and it just wasn't a very good throw. Never doubt Tyrus Sparks. Let's keep it going here. 1st and 10, Tampa. Sparks. Oh, close call, and Gabriel emerges with possession. Wow, he's over 1,000. There it is. 6 for 100. What a day. Kendall Gabriel, a 1,000-yard receiver. 1st and goal now. Love to see Norton get back in the game and carry this one, but for now, McKinley down on first contact. Deep drop on second down. Quick catch. Hundley! Touchdown! I like Floyd Hundley. He is really reliable. Very solid backup. Watch him get upfield here quickly. Sometimes that doesn't happen with these tight ends. Their change of direction in Madden is not very good. I noticed that even with like Noah Fant. Like start and stop quickness isn't there for him. I'm not even going to bother with the defense right now as it's a 2-score game. I want to see more offense, honestly. And hopefully we see Ellis Norton as we got a takeaway, I guess. Got the football, 14 yards to Hadley, 9 Josh Henderson, 8 more. Yeah, let's see if we finish this drive as well. Close the season strong, I guess. Although I kind of thought we'd be going like 5-11. Turns out 8-8 is the most likely scenario. And I have not been paying any attention to scores at the ticker. That is knocked away. So we're looking at the NFC West teams. We just don't want there to be, like, too much competition there. I think that one of the teams had 7 wins. We hope that stays that way. Third down, complete. Ventura not done, adding on to his stats. 11:32. You know, that might be close to league lead. It might be, because Madden has it all set up strange. Inside here, McKinley able to grind ahead to the 11. All right, Norton's going to play probably every snap from here on out. McKinley was just getting too many snaps. 3rd and 6. Uh-oh. Hundley protects the football. Hopefully it's not the last time we get the ball. But just 4 minutes to go. 8 catches on the day for Hundley, and Carter Gilbert will not be re-signed after this year. I can tell you that much. He's wanting a 2-year, $10 million contract, and I'll let somebody else pay that. He has like 88 power, 84 accuracy. We will start over at kicker, especially if that's his last kick. Whoa! 51. All right. I guess that gives Norton a chance to run the ball. Giants trying to pull off the miracle here. 31-23 in favor of Tampa. And here's Norton on the carry. Straight ahead. No messing around. Gain of 7. Basically, if he closes out this game, he gets the starting job. Pending incredible rookies I may find in the draft. Straight ahead, first down, Norton. Why can't I just get lucky again and have a player like Perry Cummings available? I'm never going to replicate the Perry Cummings situation. Here's Norton, and he picks up a couple yards. You'll notice, by the way, when they cover the ball like that, for some reason, the ball carrier vision is so much smarter. I've noticed that for a long time. I think Matt 10 pointed it out to me. When they're covering the football, they're constantly like redirecting, and they're better able to avoid running into their own blockers. Now it looks like we got to throw it. 3rd down and 9, or a run. Ellis Norton doesn't get it. The New York Football Giants will get a chance to tie it, so I say we watch. They blocked the punt! Uh-oh. If they somehow tie this game and end up winning because of a missed 27-yarder and a blocked punt, I'm firing our hypothetical special teams coach. Dumped off. Barkley. Saquon Barkley may be playing his last game here. No timeouts left for New York. 24 yards away from the end zone. Stanley Wright. Dumped off. Barkley close to a first down, but more importantly, 15 seconds or so are going to run off between snaps. Again, 3rd down. That was not a good pass. You're playing it so safe here, New York. Go ahead, run it. 4th and inches. Play action. They got it. But now they got to hurry up and call a play from the goal line. Or they change up the formation, but this is it. 4 seconds left. Stanley Wright. Knocked down. 2 seconds left. What are the chances this even comes close to the end zone? 2 seconds left. Last play regulation. Stanley Wright checks it down. Game over. Tampa Bay victorious. We win by 8 and go 8-8. So all in all, one less victory than last season. But do we make it back to the playoffs? See, why is this the end of game scenario? This is just the worst. And then this. Like, it doesn't get interesting until this scene passes, and even then, there's only like a few possible scenes that happen. And sometimes it's the same scene, but the camera is just in a different spot. At least we get to upgrade Ellis Norton once again. Power back, 73 overall. Some good development this year, but wow, that ball carrier vision just refuses to rise. So 8-8 is how this season ends for Tampa. Let's just sim to Wild Card Weekend and see if we somehow have ourselves a playoff game. We do not. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have missed the playoffs. I wonder how close we were. If we had the 7 seed the NFL was wanting here, a 14-team playoff. Not necessary. Alright, it's still a 3-way tie here. Lions got the last spot. Good for them. Alright, so from here we can check out the league leaders then and our stats, but wow, the defense that was so good, 30th in yards, and they had to have been near last in points. Can anyone explain why that would be the case? I mean, that far of a drop-off, I can't make sense of it. Tyrus Sparks, 32 touchdowns. Norton had the same average as McKinley as a rookie. Wow. He also broke tackles at a higher rate, which you expect. Ventura and Gabriel, 2 1,000-yard receivers. Nice. Hadley, 492. McKinley, 416. 5 touchdowns for Hundley. How about sacks allowed? Mays. To be expected. He wasn't really ready to start. He had to out of necessity. Caver, 135 and a sack and a half. Seymour, just under 10. How about interceptions? 4 for Lewis, who also had 92 tackles and 1.5 sacks. I don't know if that will get him a boost to star dev, but I kind of think he deserves it. Carter Gilbert, 68% on field goals. 68. Let's check on our good friend Ollie Sparks. Yeah, not bad. I think he had a higher average when we checked earlier in the season. It was north of 5. But still a good year for Sparks. Oh man, I wanted William Lindsley to play more. He's still a 70. Regression isn't even having much of an impact. By the way, Randall Young, 3rd-year running back. He is kind of producing. I guess it's very reliant on volume because he's still under 4 a carry. But that's pretty successful. Especially by Madden standards. That's, you know, close to 1,400 all-purpose. Angel Copeland, 65 overall. No! I really thought Copeland could be like the next big thing for us. I can't remember what year he actually left the team. Can't remember at all. Still, though, as a 2nd-round pick, didn't really hit on that value. Injuries, though, that really hurt early in his career, just like with Adonis Askew. Alright, league leaders. Did we have any? TJ Schmidt, most yards, most touchdowns. Is Raphael Hodge in year 2? Okay. Perhaps normal development will be a thing of the past for him. William Alexander, 1251. Oh, how about this? Adonis Askew, a 1,000-yard season. Is that his first time? With us, he came close. But yeah, first 1,000-yard campaign. How about the catching to go with it? Not bad. Marcus Knight led the NFL in receptions. Did he? No. Okay, I was going to say, if he got the Triple Crown outright and Ventura didn't, I wasn't going to be very happy. So we're not going to have the best draft spot, but we could still look at possibly moving up from wherever we're at. There are some really good players in this class, and I'm probably looking to add the best difference maker I can, not needing to make a ton of picks. I can't see any reason why we'd have to do that. We have a pretty good core. Cool, we got some Pro Bowl action here. Who's Folk? Wade Mann in the Pro Bowl? Over Sparks? What? Ollie Sparks made it at least. Ventura made it. Come on, let's see some more. Leonard Lester, Tyrone Bradley, Joe Coakley. That's our interior line. Sylvester Seymour. Nathan Parson. Okay, Beekman made it as well. Dennis Lewis, a Pro Bowler. A lot of accolades here. So Sparks did not make it with these numbers right here. 32 touchdowns, 4,100 yards. Wade Mann. How? How? He's horrible. Parker Folk. Okay, I can understand this. 36 touchdowns. Oh, he's a veteran. Okay, and out of nowhere, a massive season. Literally out of nowhere. He had 3 touchdowns in his 6 years prior. Where was he ever drafted? 4th round. I think we actually have a shot at some players getting a boost to their development, though. I think that we could see it for Dennis Lewis, possibly. And maybe even Kendall Gabriel. We'll have to take a look. Oh yeah, I guess there are yearly awards too that I just forgot about. So NFL MVP is Mason Hamilton. Coach of the Year, Demetrius Turner. And Cal Cooper, Offensive Player of the Year, Devon Lewis. Matt Cates, Offensive Rookie of the Year over Ellis Norton. Levi Hamlin, Best Quarterback, Cal Cooper. Yeah, here, Best Quarterback. Wade Mann's 10th, but he made it to the Pro Bowl. Ventura, only 3rd best receiver. Nah, he's number 1. I thought it showed the notification because we had won something. Robert Cush, best defensive lineman. Jaguars go 12-4, but they did not make it to the Super Bowl. I know that much. It is Bears and Jets. Before I sim forward anymore, I will show you some career stats, just because, who knows, there could be a surprise retirement. Do not believe it would be Tyrus Sparks. I still think he plays a few years. Raphael McKinley, career average of 3.3. Ventura, 5,000 plus, 41 touchdowns, very, very productive. For the defense, how close is Seymour to 100? Still a couple years away, 70.5. And Beekman, 24 interceptions. Let's go by NFL leaders now. Patrick Mahomes is still in the league, but Baker Mayfield has more touchdowns than even him. Saquon Barkley has nearly 10,000 yards more than anybody else, but I think he's about to retire. Pretty ridiculous. Juju, okay. That's a lot. Still got some veterans. O.J. Howard hasn't retired. Mike Ash. And defense. What's the interceptions? Jerome Baker. And then a tie. We'll take care of that next season probably. And for sacks, wow, almost 200 for Myles Garrett. No one else is even close. Robert Cush almost has 100. That's pretty good. Still more things to check here. And by the way, I don't really scout in Super Bowl week. I don't know what to spend with the points at this stage. I'll just save the 101 I'll get after it gets slashed for when I know combine numbers. But you're a Super Bowl champion. Well, I won't find out here, I don't think. No, I do. It's 14-3. Bears win. Congratulations, Chicago. Here is their roster. Mark Kiernan gets his ring in his 5th season. And this team was always kind of annoying to play against. Zeke Bragg. There's a guy that's really, really good. Zeke Bragg. How many sacks does he have in his career? I think he has half of them against us. No breakout seasons, but solid production here. All right, let's check out any development changes here. Give me some good news, please. Ventura Superstar! Yes! He got it. Missed out last episode, but now a superstar wide receiver. Superstar, 4 Pro Bowls, Triple Crown winner. Gabriel did not get a boost. How about defense? Lewis still normal dev. Parsons Superstar! Wow, signing him was absolutely the right call. Superstar linebacker again. So we got some good development at least, but obviously we got some work to do looking ahead to the future. The last thing we'll do here is just check out the regression for this season and see who got the worst of it. Sparks only down 3. I think he's still got plenty of time to play. Joe Coakley down 5, Jerome Page down 10. That's going to be a tough decision. Seymour down 2, come on. St. Clair 14, 19 for Hundley, 16 for Stevens, Castle 26. How about Ollie Sparks? What's his regression like? He loses 17, 84 speed now, 78 overall. So I don't think that letting him go was necessarily a bad deal. Wow, he got superstar this late in his career. But he still would have been good for a couple years. But probably would have been cut late on that contract. Alright, if you have any feedback on any of these contracts here, now that the demands have been updated, Page's is much more reasonable, I think. McKinley's stayed the same. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back next time in the series with an off-season episode. It should be fun. Hopefully I can find a way to get some serious upgrades for this team, but not sure I can. We'll see. One last thing, just retirement. Devin White has retired. Harrison Butker, Juju Smith-Schuster, O.J. Howard has retired. Saquon Barkley. Wow. But I don't think anybody from our team. Alright, that is it for this episode, everybody. Hope you had a good time with it. I'll be back again with a brand new season, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think this team needs to work on this offseason. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you soon.